Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Clifton and Johnny Nelson. Before we start this interview and talk about this massive show in Newcastle, he thinks USYK's an average southpaw. What's your thoughts?
I think he doesn't know what he's talking about.
There we go.
People that know about boxing don't know so much. No. He's average as in like.
What?
As in, you've got people like Manny Pacquiao,
Prince Nassim Hamed,
Marvin Hagler.
No, you can go on and
on.
on.
You got Michael Nunn.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. As a southpaw, if you can box southpaw, you're an outstanding southpaw. They're outstanding southpaws. You know, they use that southpaw style to make sure you make mistakes and pay for it.
That's what USYK does, though.
I think me sitting. Listen, USYK's an absolutely outstanding fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from his ability, but he didn't. I think Joshua made him look a lot better than what he was.
You don't even need me, man.
Right?
You don't even need me.
Right? I think Joshua made him look, because I'm sitting ringside watching it. I'm sitting with my arm on the apron, and I'm thinking, Joshua, just throw the shots. And I think if Joshua goes out there with, if it was a Joshua just before Dylan does boxing all the way up, I think he does a job on it.
Jeez Louise, I would have said the same thing.
Yeah, right?
He's loving it now. Look, Johnny's loving it.
So I just think that he just didn't. He was just a little bit too nice, wasn't he? Just too nice. You can't pour that jab. He needs to get into him and put it right on him. Joshua has the ability to beat that kid all day long. I don't think he looked a lot more convincing on telly than he did there.
Yeah. Is it a case of doing what Tyson does, be the bully against the little man, sit on his chest, lean on him?
I think them two box completely two different styles.
But you need to do that against USYK, right?
I think you need to impose yourself on him, on which Joshua didn't impose himself. I think you've got to use your size and your strength. If me and Johnny are sparring, if I stand off, right, he's just going to pick. I need to get into him, rag him up, all right? So if you're going to let him, the blueprint was obviously Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora looked slow, looked very cumbersome after about 2 rounds.
Which is my case in point. How can Derek Chisora give hellfire to Alexander Usyk and find the way he did make so rough for him, and Nancy Joshua couldn't because of the tactics he chose? When you look at southpaws, outstanding southpaws like Whittaker, like Naz, like Pacquiao, like Hagler, they are southpaws that use that southpaw ability to the best of their ability. Usyk used his movement, his speed, the pressure, and together with that. Now everybody was going on about Lomachenko. Once he got beat, everybody thought, now I know how to beat him. But what they're doing is they're following one after another, saying, nah, you don't know what you're talking about, he's this, he's that, he's this. When he gets beat, you say, oh yeah, I see it now. All I'm saying is, Joshua picked the wrong tactics to fight him up, and it's going to be a tough combat to beat him, but he's got to pick the right tactics. He has the tools.
If he boxes exactly the same way, I don't think it goes 8 rounds. Yeah, I think USYK jumps all over him and puts it around him. Now he's tasted a little bit of blood. He'll go for it. But I think if Joshua goes out there and just mans up, is he a little bit gun shy? I don't know. Because as soon as he got clipped, he thought, right, I'm sitting back instead of going forward.
We're from a gym of unorthodox fighters, so that's why what Usyk didn't make us think, we've never seen that before. Yeah. We're from a gym of that. We've seen it every day of the week. And so if you're not used to seeing it, then of course you're gonna go mad. Of course you're gonna lose your shit over it. But to me, I'm thinking, I know how that guy gets beaten. I'd have beat him as a cruiserweight. Yeah. That'll set the cat amongst the pigeons.
Yeah.
Obviously,
wait, that might be my title, Johnny. You sure you want to say that? Is that a statement?
I'm sticking to it. Because I believe that. When I was fighting at cruiserweight, I'd have beaten him as a cruiserweight. That's my truth. Well, my height against his height.
Well, that's. Cliff, do you agree with that?
I would beat him. I'd have probably got knocked out.
But do you agree with what Johnny says? He would have beat him at cruiserweight.
He would have gave him all the. There's 1,000,000%. Yeah, 1,000,000%. There's no way that Anthony Joshua would have knocked him out. Too elusive, too slippy, too quick.
But I'm talking about Usyk.
Usyk, he beats him. Yeah, he beats him.
Usyk wouldn't have done that shit on me. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. He'd have got frustrated. I'd have bored him to death. He'd walk into one.
Yeah.
Bored everyone else.
You bored everyone on Sky.
No. Like, one thing I will say, if he says he beats him, he beats him. But if he says someone else beats, he's the worst punter in the game. Actually,
wait, you got Joshua, right? The Joshua rematch against Ruiz, you got that one right?
Yeah, I did.
I remember that.
Yeah,
You're
but
1,000%.
I usually feel good of saying what you
rings me.
and then, well, no, he said then what you think, and I'll tell him, I'll say you've just lost your money. All right.
Go the opposite, yeah. Did you watch, take you back to the last weekend against Tyson Fury versus Wilder, man? Johnny, start with you, man. What were your thoughts on that?
And so again, Tyson Fury showed he's an all-round fighter, and this is where I got to pick this opportunity to say maximum props, because Tyson Fury using the line is a shithouse. So a lot of times Tyson would say stuff I thought full of shit. You know what? He ticked every box. Could take a shot. Didn't panic when he got put down. Could slip a shot from one of the biggest punches that would go in. He kept cool with it. Used his physical presence to lean on him and pressure him. It wasn't a technical masterpiece, but what it was all round a fighting man. And he used everything in his armoury to beat one of the biggest punches going and beat him well. And that's why I said earlier on to someone, if Brendan saw that, he'd have said marvellous. Very good, marvellous.
The first time I've seen Tyson do that was when I did the corner with him in against Steve Cunningham, and he got clipped. Went over, got up, and then he just absolutely mauled him like a bear.
Most fighters panic when they get hit and get hurt. Most fighters panic when they're with somebody that punches as hard as Deontay Wilder. Even if it just whizzes past you. And that's why...
He's got his teddy bear with him. My God, I was getting murdered. My God, I'll see more fighters than most promoters.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. People like him you should ask about fights.
I don't think Mike wants to go.
Because he's seen so many fighters come and go, and he's seen the same story, different actors. And so, and that's what I'm saying. When you know it, you either do it or you've seen it over and over again. He's seen more fights than anybody. Because he's all over the country every night of the week. So when you want an opinion on a fight, that's who you should speak to.
Mr. Goodall, he's the legend.
Goodall, you ready? You want an interview?
Yeah, he's the legend. He's the legend. But I would say to you that...
He's the only man I know that can sleep standing up.
Oh, mate, unbelievable.
No, he doesn't sleep.
He doesn't sleep?
He doesn't sleep.
No, he just rested his eyes, I would say. But I'd say to you that Tyson Fury, you've got to say, the best fighter of this era by far. By far.
We're in the 21st century, and so you know what?
It's all right putting him over. People put him over all the time. He's probably been put over more times than most heavyweights ever. Yeah, gets up and carries on.
Exactly. How did he get up with that right hand? That right hand knocks out everyone else, right? But Tyson Fury twice has been hit, the second fight and the third fight, but he's managed to get up, man. How does he do it?
The man weighed 19 stone, he got hit with a shot and put him down. So that shows how hard the Wilder hits.
Yes.
You know, Wilder came in at 17 stone thinking, you won't do that shit to me again. But then Wilder comes in at 19.5 stone, he's like, bollocks.
Too heavy.
All over again. And so you've got to give it Wilder. And it'd be easy to kick a man while he's down. But you've got to give it him because of how he fought.
Courage, determination.
He wanted to go out on his shield.
He tried to walk the talk. And so, and he wanted to go out on the shield, and he did exactly that. So you know what? Given that, you've got to commend him.
I think though that the only thing, for me, lets him down, is he couldn't have the humility and the respect to shake Tyson's hand.
Because
right?
That's why I think he'll jack in.
Yeah, because for me, he's absolutely showed black people up by doing that. That's my opinion. And fighters in general.
That's what I'm saying. But because we're kicking the man while he's down.
No, I'm not kicking him down. I'm just saying how I feel.
That's why I think he practices.
You know me already. I'll just say it. I don't give a shit.
But that's why I think he practices him, because there's not many fighters that have lost to the best in their division. If you really believe it and you're fighting in your division and you think you're the best, and I lost because this, that, and the other, there's not many fighters that would carry on. There's no way Deontay Wilder wants to carry on as an all-solo. No. He wants to stay in there as a champion, and so therefore now he knows there's a man there that can beat him. So how's he going to motivate himself to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning and go running? How's he going to motivate himself to commit himself to training camp when he's worth about 300 million?
Yeah.
I'd
back up. If you got, listen, listen. All the crap was talked before and everything that was said before. He's had a chance to clean the slate there, and he didn't take it. So for me, he's a shithouse, like Tyson said. He's a shithouse. I'll say how it is. You can't. Listen, after going through that, and he's still holding animosity towards Tyson. Tyson done nothing wrong to him.
No, it might be emotion. It might be emotions as well. You know what I mean? He's thinking, you just shame.
I don't care. Emotions.
Right, final one then, because I know everyone's packing up and they're ready to rock and roll. Johnny, good show in Newcastle. Just a quick word, quick breakdown for me.
Glad to see Savannah. She got a chance to get in touching distance of fighting Clarissa Shields. I think she gets the job done here. She's one of the few fighters that believes she's. Who's that on the phone there? Sticking the tongue out. She's one of the few fighters. She's one of the few fighters that believe she's the best in the world. It doesn't matter if you and I believe that. Huey Fury, I like the journey of Huey Fury. He's 27 years old. He's had 3 losses to Povetkin, Pulev and Parker. Sometimes you have to win, lose and draw before you get to the top. He's playing out his career in public. So at 27 years old, you've got to give him time. The heavyweight landscape will change in the 2 years.
Change all the time, yeah.
You know, so will Tyson Fury still be around? Will Joshua? You know, and so all of a sudden he's those up there.
But that Baby Miller's making a comeback.
I've seen it, but he looks over 350 pounds. He looks big.
Mate.
He looks 20 plus stone.
Yeah. But I think. Listen, you know, heavyweight boxing's in a really good place. I think Dylan White's the next man sitting and waiting. I think that's an absolute monster of a man. Yeah. Keep a good.
Because he's the only other raw one out there.
That don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care. There's another Tyson.
Well, he's in touching distance.
Yeah, he gets rid of Christian Hammer, is it?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Wallen.
Wallen. Artem Wallen. Yeah.
Hammer's boxing Saturday.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Food, man.
Get some food. Listen, Johnny, thank you so much.
Thanks, John.
Retro, thank you so much, and
Cheers.
see you next time.
That's me good.